All right, welcome one, welcome all. So, we have a bit of surprise here. We have a bunch of these eggs we're going to test, see if we finally get our color for Meg. So, we're going to start off the stream by opening up all these. Hope everyone's day is doing good. All right. Got my gun here, all right? Perfect. Let's check these bad boys out first. This is not even the one that we wanted. We want 48, right? Why is that even over there? It's gonna be the 43, that's why. Let's see, we have 31, we want 48 and 43, right? Are you taming or killing? Right now, I'm not sure. We might be taming. Oh, got some twins. These ones I think we gotta keep, even though they're not the right color. We got everything right on that one. And this is the not quite the right color either. This is the right color, just wrong HP. But these ones we can keep though. Right color, wrong HP, but has the right melee. We could breed that and doesn't have the right stamina. Multiple here, so we're looking for the color and the other stats. Bot tricks, yep. Bot tricks. Getting us. We're gonna get it today. We're getting it today, ladies and gentlemen. I have a feeling. We're getting the one that we want, the colors we want, and the stats we want. Look, all the eggs we still have to go through. But we have a good chance. These are wholly different Megs being bred here. Interesting. Why do we have such weird... I must be lagging hard. Yep, I'm lagging hard. 170. One we might be able to salvage. It's a male though. We have the female with the health, then we might be able to salvage this one. Female with the health. Female with the health. Female with the health. Okay, we got these females here with the health stat. Oxygen mutation, because of course they do, right? Hmm, 202. Not the right one. 221. Female. Oh. So this one might be good to breed with that male we just got. Maybe. This one has all the good stats on it. This one does not have the good stats on it. But I think we're going to keep these two unless we get something better. These ones can go bye-bye. They just have the melee. Oxygen stat. We don't want that. Okay. Alright. We're going to keep rolling here. And welcome everybody to the stream. Make sure you guys, if you guys are new, please smash that like and subscribe. As we are grinding here. 31. 31. Not what we're looking for. Oh, goodness. 2 sets of twins here. Nothing good out of them, though. Okay. $84, no thank you. $81, no thank you. Alright, we got a 202. Still with the terrible HP. Both of them have the terrible HP. Well, if only they had the traits to roll higher HP, huh? The parents would. Are you playing with shiny dinos? I am not. I am not playing with shiny dinos. I am playing with the color mod, though. It's I forget what the actual mod is called. Any color, I think. So that's what I'm playing with. So no shiny dinos. But how are you doing there? Hopefully you're doing good. Bring you over here as you are. You have a mutation. 125 mutation. It is a female. Has the mutations that you want, but it's a female. These are all 175s, not the HP we want. Any of them. I don't really care if they don't want me to nuke them. They're getting nuked. Oh, shoot. We want only the best. Another 175. Not the colors we want. We're getting close, though. What's up? Am I no longer Cell? I am. Oh, you're no longer Cell. Cell was the man. These ones might be potential winners. They have almost the colors we wanted. Almost. Hi, have a good dream. Hey, champion. We'll do. We'll try. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for saying hello. You guys are new to the channel, please smash that sub button as we are grinding 4,000. Oh, that's true. You'll still always be Cell to me. You will always be Cell to me. I don't know what to tell you on that one. How's my day going? It's going all right. How about you? Life, you know? Could always be better. Could definitely always be worse. Pretty good. One of your tribe mates asked me our base, which I understand. Quite close to you. Where's your base at? So close. So close. Oh, dude. Food stat. Gotcha. What's your in-game name, Cell? I am looking for stats and colors. I want a specific stat scheme and a specific color scheme for my Megalos here. If I'm hatching them. If I don't like them, I nuke it. Mr. Rapid Time of War. Not yet. We're getting close though. Every now and then we get one of these here. 225. Whenever I see a 225, I know it probably won't have the color, but it has good stats. So we'll drag it over here. This is our good stat area for breeding, which is 48 and 2 mutations into health, 43 and 2 mutations into melee. These are all females right now, which obviously we'd want one to go to the male, but we're kind of just separating and quarantining things off, and then we'll come up with the game plan that we're looking for. Also, they may be kept just for, like, this is a weird one. This is randomly low, although the stats are the same. We also use Megs to clear caves and stuff, so having some with a little bit higher HP and a little higher melee isn't terrible, so that's why I'm also hanging on to them. Usually people would say that you'd want to have the male mutated and the females clean, but we're not necessarily after mutations yet, although surprise mutations are always nice. So. That's what we're doing first, and then we'll go from there. So we had a bunch of eggs because they were breeding overnight, so we're just trying to clear through the rest of them real quick. The Megalos are... Oh, those are spinal eggs. Dang it. The Megalos are quite awesome, so... What is up? Silence is Reapers next, I assume. Yeah. Reapers are probably next, depending on the tribe mates who log in. These are both 202, very similar in color. This one does not have the health stat. This one does not have the color or the health stat. So what we can do is we can do a little reverse breeding on this particular male. This male might be our winner. We have a couple females over here that have some mutations on them. Move them over. Yep, I'm looking for this red scheme here. So it's red, black, and like purple. Or black, red, and purple kind of deal. These are the colors I'm looking for with these stats. I'm looking for these colors and these stats. So we shall continue popping these eggs open here. Again, if we get a 202, we know we're done for. At 116, and obviously, the colors are not what we're looking for. We also have a Ravager line being done. Hey, look at this, Ravi. Look at this one. I like yellow, so that's why I was highlighting that one. Alright, we got a 223 end here. Which means the 119 can go bye-bye. You'll see that the 119 has terrible stamina. The 223 is fine. So that can go into our army. Yeah. Let's check them out here. Stat-wise, 43 into melee, 42 into health. Pretty good, pretty good. That one's there, no doubt, just to help get some stuff going on. Tamed on arc, chaining. I've never even seen that. Tells you where it was tamed on. Hope you're doing well after the event a couple days ago. Hey, Sam, you know, there's been no update on the event from a couple days ago, but I do appreciate the love and the concern. I do appreciate it. I also appreciate for anybody who stuck around that day afterwards. Yeah, I figured. I was trying to get the details of what had happened. And then I was trying to, you know, figure out a way to solve the problem. So yeah, I was definitely muted. Definitely muted. Alright, so I think that's all of them. Now we get to go through these other things over here and check stats, and check what we want. We're not going to be imprinting any of them, obviously, but we will be keeping some. Hey, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. Huh? Yep, I appreciate it. The Savage Him, of course I remember you. Of course I remember you. Sure. My base does sound angry, you're right. What kind of tips do you want for your base? One thing to note that this base here is a collective effort, right? 4 people went into kind of making this base. So. How do I build good? Well, as you can see, most of my builds are just a big rectangle. I keep everything in the middle open. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you guys. I keep everything in the middle open. And then I put everything important around the side. Alright. So. Let's see here. This is a male. It does not have the... thank you for subscribing, guys. I appreciate it. This is a male. It has the colors. It just does not have the HP. Now, all of these, for the most part, were female. So, thank you again for subscribing. Appreciate it, guys. So all we have to do is get that male to breed with all these and get the opposite, that color with one of these females. Yeah, my base is like 4 to 5 walls high. Yeah, this one's 3, but yeah. What is up? Silenced.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Right.
So I think I have a couple candidates here. So I have a male with the right colors and the right melee, and then I have a bunch of females that are all 225, and they're all identical in stats. That they have the 48 health with 2 mutations, and then the 43 melee with 2 mutations. So I think I'm gonna breed all of these with this male with the right colors, and see if we can't get what I'm looking for.
Right. Yeah, I think you will now.
So I'm gonna put all the rest.
You have a lot better
odd here.
Oh, look good.
And then all these females on this side, I'm not gonna imprint them, but all these females over here will, we can use them as cannon fodder / army because they will be fully grown and they will have good stats.
Nice.
Mustafa, thanks for joining. Cranky Farmer, thanks for subscribing. This is PvE. Yep, Savage. As long as you're subscribed to the channel and you're in the Discord, you can absolutely join and play with anybody. So let me. These ones up here. And thank you guys for hitting that 5 likes like we always go for. Appreciate it. All right.
It was weird. I didn't even get a notification this time. It's been doing good the last few days.
Well, tomorrow I may end up streaming slightly different from my side. It won't look any different from your guys' side. But I'm gonna
Okay.
attempt something different. Setup wise, not necessarily for you
Right.
guys. You guys will see the same, but
I hope it works well for you.
and hopefully the it does what needs to happen with the notifications.
Yeah.
That's what we're hoping for, so. Hey, thank you, Lil Nate Go Crazy. I appreciate it. Alright, so we just gotta streaming's gonna give it a minute for all of these to grow up here. Probably like 20-30 minutes, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it shouldn't take too long.
Some of these ones don't have identical stats, but I can't tell. Like the food stat might be different, but the stats that matter are the same.
Right.
And they have decent stamina.
As long as they got good oxygen.
35. I mean, it could be better. It could be better. So then now that I've noticed that, now that I got an idea, these other ones can be properly nuked then. Is there low stat?
Yeah.
And we don't play low stats.
Right.
What were you hitting them with your, I saw you hitting them with your spear earlier.
Oh, I was just harvesting the bodies.
I just jump on a Meg. They harvest them pretty well.
Right. Probably a lot better than this.
Doesn't break the spear. Well, and I always hit the floor. I seen that there's a little kind of yellow rab over here.
Yeah, that was the baby of the one that failed us earlier.
Ah, had a bad
I
roll.
think, yeah,
Dang.
it was still 1 point higher than what we had, so I went ahead and mixed them together. Got the best stats.
I mean, I see a 43 melee. That's pretty nice. A 45
Yes.
into weight. That's also pretty nice. 42 into health is pretty
Yeah.
good. You know, not too shabby, not too shabby.
Yeah.
The Meg like clipped into me when I was looking at it, and it's like, oh, you have one here, 48 in weight or health, 48 in health, but nah.
Darn it. Working on it anyways.
Yep, I was gonna do, and I really am sad about deleting ASE. Why? And what Cell said, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. We've been live for half an hour. We're already at 1,200 views. 51 of you all hanging out with me. 8 likes already. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. This mail has been a lot of work. Good lord. To get the right colors on it.
Oh man, it was a lot of eggs, dude.
It was a lot of eggs. And I popped hey, there it is. Thank you for subscribing. I popped every single one of them. Just like going, oh, I know I'm going to get like the right male or like even a female. I'm going to get the right one with the right stats. I just know it. I just know it. And then right colors.
Nice, dude.
It's close. It's not perfect, but it's close.
No, this is great.
These ladies here should make it perfect.
Oh yeah.
Get those stats on that male with those colors.
50 in the HP, 45 melee. That's good.
Yep. Just to start, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know, we
Yeah.
want those into a male, but we're trying to get those
Right.
into a male. And then we
This
got
color.
with that color, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna pop a bunch of them, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna leave all these surprises up to Chuck. Because I knew you spent quite a while on trying to get that. Now you got it.
I'm close. I'm definitely close. This is 2 stats shy of what we're looking for. So we're
Okay.
close. We're close. And all these
Yeah.
ladies here have the other
I'm
stats, so
sure.
that's why they're...
Yeah, and I'm sure out of one of these, you're gonna get your mail. So.
Oh, yeah. It's just the color now. We're going to keep working for the same thing. So thanks again for subscribing. New subscriber. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. What's my favorite dino, Savage? Okay, so I've said a bunch of times my favorite dino is the Carno, which is funny because I don't have a good Carno line. I have yet to breed a good Carno, although it's my favorite dino. On Aberration, it's always been the Ravager. It's always been the Ravager, my favorite. And the close second's been the Megaloceros. In fact,
Yep.
I was so disappointed that when I went onto a regular map that the Megaloceros sleeps during the daytime, because my first introduction to it was on Aberration. And, you know, it doesn't sleep. It's always awake.
Yeah.
These things, Silence knows we weren't streaming. I think I recorded it though. But we were down in the Rock Drake Trench, and we were steamrolling everything down there.
It went a lot smoother than the first time.
Yep. The first time we took, I don't know, 2 or 3 and a couple Spinos. This time we took 8, and the 8 that we took they weren't fully leveled, but they had a lot of levels already inputted into them. So each one had about 20k health, 21.3 to be exact, because they were all duplicates. So I put them all the same amount of points into health. They all had a various decent grade saddle, anywhere between 68 to 77. But decent, not amazing, but decent, good enough. And they all had about anywhere between 500 to 600 into melee. And they were just rolling everything. I didn't get one that lost 5k health. Like, they just melted everything.
And they probably killed, what, a good 20 plus rocks?
Oh, 20 plus. What's my favorite stat, EDMS? Well, I prefer to go with anything that has a high in oxygen, because there's nothing like going through water caves on a dino that's not supposed to be in the water. You can see here you may not be able to see it because it's cutting off, but this aberrant megalo male, one of the reasons why is we have to replace it. It only has 3 points in the oxygen, and we gotta get those rookie numbers. We gotta get those numbers up. These females have 35, pretty rookie numbers in the oxygen, but it'll work. Jack Dexter the King, thank you for subscribing.
And Shadow Cave does actually have quite a bit of water in it.
I know, so we gotta be ready. The boys went and got some pretty good Ravagers earlier today. They've been working on combining stats and building up a little bit of a Ravager army, so when we go into Shadow Cave, we can have something that will be able to protect ourselves decently. You know, going from point A to point B. You know, navigating on zip lines and stuff is kind of why we want to have those.
Yes.
What's my favorite thing to do in Ark? To be honest with you, my favorite thing to do in Ark is to stream and talk to chat. I actually am not the world's largest Ark player, but because so many people like watching, I I've played so much in the last 3 months of Ark that I probably ever would have. Doing things that I never would have done. Running caves, getting artifacts, going against bosses, all kinds of stuff. And mostly I did it for content. Mostly just for you guys to have something somewhat entertaining to watch. And I like hanging out and talking with you guys. So if Ark is the key to get me to talk to you guys, then that's what I'll do. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy Ark. But unlike some of these pros like EDM or Silenced, I do get burnt out on it quite easy. Although I do love Aberration. Aberration is my map. What's my favorite thing to do in Ark other than streaming? You know, I honestly don't. Honestly, the nice part about the guys in my tribe is I don't really have to do much. They get on and they farm and they go tame stuff, and I, in a weird way, kind of reap the benefits, and then I get to just log in and be like, okay, guys, today we're going to go do this. And then we all go do that. And then it's like, all right, tomorrow we're going to go do this. And then we all go do that. So I get the weird, like, pleasure of just kind of getting to come to and from, and they unfortunately have to do all the grinding. Some of them like it, some of, you know, it is what it is. We have this base here. We have the base in the blue zone that EDM and Silence been working on. This base here,
Well,
like I said, it's been
more EDM than Silence.
But you've been down there. I didn't place one thing in that base. This base here originally started as, let's see, where's the door? Shoot, I think it was like, I think it's like right here. I think the original base was this big, and then we've expanded. Multiple of us have worked on the expansion. You know, some people have put down all this stuff here, not me. The bed's up there. Originally, I did all this, like just the floor up here, and then I came back one day and we all have like our own little cubby room up here with all of our stuff. We had the greenhouse here, and someone expanded on that and put stuff over there looking like a sort of a kibble farm. Each one of us have kind of kicked it out several times just because these dinos are so big to breed. You know, Silenced got us all hooked up with the new stuff for the traits so we can start extracting traits, as well as the linked storage, which is fantastic. Also the bot, who's somewhere in here, the robot that's somewhere around here.
He's hiding behind the cryo bridges.
Yes, he is. So yeah, we've all put work into this base, one way or the other. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Savage. Which is funny, because other people say I entertain them, and I don't find myself to be entertaining. However, you know, when you start streaming, you have to get comfortable streaming, and you have to get comfortable filling the dead airspace, right? Talking, because who wants to watch this? Ready? Who wants to watch that? So I've gotten to the point where even if I'm in a party and we're just playing with Maiden Silenced or anybody, I just tend to ramble the whole time because I honestly don't even notice that I do it anymore. It was something that I had to work on learning how to do, which is just kind of ramble into the microphone, so to stay engaged and all that kind of stuff. Now I do it, and I fear sometimes I'm just super annoying. Pete, what's up? What is up, Pete? What is up, Pete? And I'll say that to like Dubs and Nye, and they all say the same thing. Oh, dude, you're good. But I just get so used to just rambling that. Yeah. And saying what I'm doing. All right, so I'm gonna go cruise over here real quick to the door, and I'm gonna walk outside. Like, all right, that's good. Like, Thinking out loud.
Right. Yeah, that's all right. People enjoy that. Check out what I found down in the blue zone. I thought it was
Where are
pretty
you at?
cool.
Ooh, a baryonyx.
Pretty decent stats.
Yeah.
Not the best.
What do you mean? What do you mean not the best? It's got
Well,
45 points into HP. That's pretty good. It's got 41 points into melee. That's pretty good for the first one.
yeah. Right.
Get a couple of those for that cave, at least to go into it. The stun works great. I love
didn't-
berries.
I didn't realize how big they were until I
The
see
only
you standing
thing,
next to
the only thing I do not like about baryonyx is no oxygen stat.
This is what you need to tame. Right?
Love berries. What do you want it to be named? Savage, what do you want it to be named? Oh shoot. You don't know? Well, that's tough. You said you want it to be named after you. When you find out what you want me to name it, there's a megalo male in here. I will name it after you. And it has pretty decent stats, so. Can I have a dino named for me? What do you want it to be named? Not only is it a mega, it's a good one. It's 48 in health with 2 mutations and 43 in the melee with 2 mutations. You want something named KFC? Too bad we don't have. Too bad we don't have any tickle chickens on this map. I name a tickle chicken KFC.
Right.
Say, let me find the bulldog I was using the other day, although it may have been nuked. Here you go. I will name this one KFC because this is my trusty companion and I cannot go anywhere, Reapers or not, without it. So it has to stay by my side. So wherever I go, KFC, you'll follow me. Barely silenced. Savage, we still need a name. I don't know. Pete said Barry Savage. Barry silenced. That's all he said. Barry, B-E-R-Y, silenced. Name yours Sam. Okie doke. You know, there was once a famous guy named Sam. He helped defend us against an invasion of the Autobots. I don't know if you know this.
Sam was a good guy.
He was. He saved the world 3 times. Pretty impressive. Well, it's already named Sam. I mean, I could name it again, but it's what's done is done. I'm not going to do the imprinting on these ones because these are going to be breeders. So that's why I'm not imprinting them. I'm breeding these females with this male here to get these stats on a color like that looks like this. And if I get lucky, maybe I'll get a female and a male, but we'll see.
Heck yeah.
I know, ideally speaking, we want to keep the females clean, but things happen. There you go. Yours has been imprinted because it's a male, and I'll be breeding with these. So it has 3,000 more health and 170 more in damage.
Dang.
I mean, I can definitely tell you it has a mutation. You can see here. Is that going to show it very well on the small screen here? But it technically has 4 mutations. Technically. I did get some crazy oxygen mutations in some of the early ones, but I nuked them. They weren't the right color. PS5, this is the Xbox Series X. I have a PS5 right over my shoulder over there. Already up 11 subs, I think. I think it's at 11. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. I do this for the likes and the subs, to be honest. Some people get crazy. Some people have been donating. I prefer to take sponsorship money if I can, ad money. I lost my fantasy football game. I thought it was for sure gonna win. But I lost it.
Oh no.
To be honest with you guys, I'm gonna be super honest, and this is a hot take. On the Xbox Series X versus the PS5, I have both of them, and I've played similar games on them. I've played Fortnite on both. I've played Ark on both. I've played the Star Wars games on both. Can't really tell a difference. Me personally. I have what would be considered a very, especially at the time when I did the comparison, I have what's considered a very mid-level PC at that time. It cost me about $700 to build.
Really?
So granted, it is a little bit more than a console. However, on my PC, I did have a Blu-ray, I had a Blu-ray drive in it as well, because I wanted to be able to, which I did, I was able to make digital backups of all my Blu-ray DVDs and put it on my NAS server. I have one of my favorite movies, this is completely random, but silence, one of my favorite movies of all time is freaking with Tom Cruise, The Last Samurai. And
Oh really?
I've watched that movie so many times that the Blu-rays started to stop working. So instead of buying another one, I went and bought a Blu-ray drive and put it in my PC and learned how to make sure I did it correctly and backed it up before it was ruined. And then you guys can't see it, but right over there I have probably, I don't know, I have a bunch of DVDs. I'm one of those, we're one of those old people who had DVDs at one time. And so, unless I can stream it on a service that I pay for, Disney Plus and stuff like that, if I don't have the streaming service, then all of it's been digitally backed up so I can watch it at any time at my house if I want to. So all the Batmans, all whatever I have, The Hobbit, all, Lord of the Rings, all that stuff. And then, they do occasionally go on some streaming services, but
Yeah. That's awesome though. That's what we need to do is digitalize our DVD collection.
Savage, how did you know my name? I'm just joking. He said you look like my teacher, Mr. Chase. How did you know my name? Nah, nope, not him. I'm not a teacher.
No, he just owns banks.
I wish. Right now, banks are owning me, but...
Darn it.
Alright, so you know what? There's no sense into moving these ladies. We can just enable their mating right now. That one has... well, I may have to. It might be a little too close for me.
Oh, to select each of them. Yeah.
There's one more in there. I see you. Oh, that's a male too. I have 2 males in here. 2 males and 3 females. 3 females is still pretty good. All same stats. Perfect. We'll take it. We will take it. Do I own a ARC server? No, I did not build my own ARC server for the main reason of I didn't want to have to give out my own IP and I didn't want to have to use something to redirect my IP. I rent 4 servers. That's 3 of them are clustered up so everyone can play and they can come to and from. All right, Savage, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
So how'd work end up going, Chop? Pretty good day?
Yeah, it was work.
Yeah.
You know how that goes.
Right.
To be fair and to be honest, like, what I'm doing this exact second right now is what I would prefer to be doing while I'm at work. And I don't mean playing ARC as I do mean streaming and building my community up and getting ever so closer to one day making this a full-time career. That's what I'm more interested in. I look like your local pharmacist. Well, hey, you know, that does happen. I've been told this before.
Oh, it feels like today's been dragging for me. Just a gloomy day.
That happens sometimes. I've been a little down myself, but we obviously know the current issues why. So I'm just kind of playing a waiting game right now, and hopefully everything goes my way, and then I'll be much in a better mood. But we're still. My daughter had a volleyball game. They lost, but she still had a good time. I did not get to go watch it, but I will be able to watch the one on Wednesday. So I'm super pumped about that. Super pumped for that. This is a male. A 193 male. So it pulled all the good stats but the oxygen. It has 3 points in oxygen. That's funny. Freaking hilarious.
Game's just waiting for you.
It is. It's like, we're sorry for the oxygen stats. We apologize.
That's fine.
This one has everything but the health and the colors. It has one color, the primary black color, but this is gonna be the one.
This is it.
Ah, oh, dang it. Not it. Wasn't it, boys? It wasn't it. Not have the right HP stat. How do I get cementing paste? If you're in Aberration, you gotta make it. You gotta make it. If you're not an Aberration, you can still make it, or you can get them out of drops. You can get them out of drops on Aberration as well, or you can get them from raiding beaver dams. That's gonna be the easiest entry. Just do understand when you raid them, the beavers will come running at you. Why is the ground shaking constantly? Because we are in Aberration. Aberration has earthquakes. Earthquakes drop items. Like depending on the level, depends on the items that it drops. So up top, it drops early game stuff like metal, crystal, some of the gems, wood, stone, you know, drops all kinds of early stuff. So it's kind of like just free resources. And the further down you go, if you get all the way down to the red during earthquakes, if you're near one, it's supposed to violently shake, you can get the same stuff, better quality items. You can even get shotguns out of it. Oh, nice, nice, nice. What grade is your niece in there, Pete? Well, honestly, I was gonna go get, you know, a Reaper, help EDM get a Reaper, but, he's not feeling good. Are you the bread man for, are you the bread man what? Or am I the breed
right
man? Let me do this so I can read it past here for the night. Yes and no. I am definitely doing some breeding here, but yeah, sorry. There's a emote button that covers up like the last word of the first line. I couldn't tell. It could have been for, from, and I didn't see the. So yeah, the period is only for that, so I could read it. I definitely am breeding currently. These guys are on still 4-minute cooldown. Someone else was getting some megs over here. Don't know what's going on with that, but each their own. Another one. Ooh, that one looks nice. Yeah, that freaking gray looks good. Oh, my daughter's in the 7th grade, Pete. 7th grade. These are all the ones that we took. So they have 21.9k in health. This one here has 650 into damage. So yeah, these guys were nukers. We have of 6 votes. I put on the vote there. Would you guys watch a non-ARC stream? And right now we're split. There's no wrong answer. I'm just curious because there's going to be some non-ARC streams coming up here in the future. Hey, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Is that PvP? Nah, Zep, you can tell by the base. It's probably not PvP. Not a PvP base here. Big old square. Have a good night. Thanks, John. You have a good night too. We are on our own unofficial server. And it is PvE. Yeah, sucker's blue as blue can be. You know what I meant to do. We're gonna go check the gas collectors while we're at it. Pull out the rock drake here. You should have told your son to come go play volleyball. Some of these other teams their boys are freaking crazy. I know in Wairika volleyball is not a very glorious sport for boys, but it's a trip. I've never been to a volleyball game up until this year, so. Out of here. All right, let's check this here. Okay, got a couple thousand from this bad boy. Timothy, welcome back. Appreciate that green name, that blue name, by the way. Got my first set of rock drakes today. Second egg I stole was a 180. That is amazing. That is awesome. I mean, hopefully the stats were on your side, but a 180, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. What server are you playing on? Are you playing on official, or are you playing on our server here? What you playing on? And thanks for the subscribe. I did hear that. A couple of there. Oh, you know, while we're here, we may as well just grab these two. My own Nitro server. Nice. That's so awesome. There goes somebody. Nice. Yeah, to be honest with you, my servers, plural, I only had one. My server started off as just really just for my wife to play on. I had played on a little bit, and then it got to the point where all of a sudden I've amassed a little small community of players, which is awesome. Definitely no complaint. Holy spark power, Batman. Even more spark powder. Oh, look at all that gun. At the rate I lose Hazzy, I need these. Good, I'm glad. There's also another command if you want it. Somebody in my Discord, one of our members told me us earlier. I will show. I haven't even tried it yet, so let me find it real quick. This is quite the command, to be honest. But you see how there's all these floating sparkles on the map? You can remove that. I'll give you the command here in chat. You can do 1 or 0. What's the server name? And do you have to have Discord? Yeah. Do you have a Discord link to join? Server's name is Chalks Gaming, and there is a Discord link. I'm monster fishing just on my mom's phone. Well, what is up, monster? Yeah, I like that. I got. Jesse, what's up? Well, Ricky, we have 4. So, for now, we have 4. Gifted 1 Chalks Gaming membership. You. Oh shit! My stream is getting down. I didn't even know that was a thing, but thanks. Timothy gifted somebody a membership to the channel. I appreciate that. Tyler, what's up? And the poll result is in. 16 votes. Pretty split. Some of you guys are just here for the art content, and I do appreciate that. Nothing wrong with that. Other people are here to just hang out. I also appreciate that. I know one guy always, every time he jumps in, he's always asking, when am I going to play Fortnite next? I think I streamed Fortnite like 3 times. All in, well, as of right now, Aberration is separate from the cluster, Ricky. Just to give people that, whenever there's a new map that comes out, my kind of thing is I don't cluster it to give people that authentic arc start. and then it does eventually get added into the cluster. So if you're somebody who doesn't want to make a new character, then, you know, you do miss out on some potential tames and stuff like that. Although we do have 3 other servers for you to play on and plenty to do over there, whether it's grinding dinos to do the bosses, getting element, you name it. This one will be eventually thrown right into the cluster, and then I'm sure most of us will transfer our mains over here and we'll just transfer back and forth. But I do like not having to transfer my guy on every server. I do like that. That is nice. I can just log in. Don't have to remember where my guy is. All right, Timothy, have a good work. Have a good work day. Dude, that is crazy. I didn't know you could even gift memberships on YouTube. I know you could do that on like Twitch, like gift subs, but yeah.
I didn't know it until I started looking into it the other day.
Ricky, I kind of mirror everything I do on these servers. I kind of, in a weird way, I mirror the vanilla servers. So when they open up transfers, if the keen eye would realize I opened up transfer. When they do stream's current bitrate is higher than recommended. The stream's current bitrate is higher than recommended, and I just got a thing stating that it wasn't receiving enough bitrate. Anyway, when the events go on, I'll run the event simultaneously with it. If it's a good event, like color event or stuff like that, I'll run them a little longer. I'll do my own events kind of deal. So we do, we try to mix it up. Oh, nice, Timothy. Gotcha, I misread it. We do have mods, but I try to keep it where it's not a ton of mods. There's nothing worse than jumping on a new server. You have to download like 300 mods. I know this because I used to do a lot of like... I did only get 2 eggs. I wonder if I'm just missing it. Oh, this thing is maxed out in eggs.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Timothy gifted another membership. You don't have to be doing all that. I appreciate it, but you don't have to be doing all that. When does Santa come out? Santa comes out with, like, it's gonna be a mod, right? So that's when, so they have to release the mod for that, 'cause that's the way all the new events are.
I've always known Santa to come the night before Christmas.
That too. Oh, this is a carbon copy of the mail we have, with worse colors.
That's not cool.
That isn't cool. Tyler just got gifted by Timothy. Oh, 221. Well, we got a female. Similar colors, but not the same. And the stats are almost the same, but not quite. It rolled. The male is melee. I will claim this and move it, and then I will think about this. I'll think about whether or not I want to nuke it. Yeah, I might keep it, might not, not sure. What servers am I on, Thorn? I am on the official Chalks Gaming cluster, I guess you would call it. The unofficial well, it's official, but it's the unofficial Chalks Gaming. So, it is stuff that's open for people who subscribe to the channel and go in Discord. Please use a keyframe frequency for 4 seconds or less. The keyframe frequency. I don't even know what that means. Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Might just have to push the latency back a little bit. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this just for fun. You guys don't even have to. You guys don't even have to buy it. I just want to do this just to see if it pops up on the stream. Do you guys see this product? I don't know how it even works. So, just a button I can push. So I decided to push it. Yeah, you know, Ricky, there's definitely boosted. So my servers are really kind of tailor-made for individuals who work full time. Maybe they have kids. They're not able to, you know, their playing time is limited. Maybe they can get on once a week. Maybe they can get on an hour or two a day. It's really tailor-made for that kind of crowd. The bonus is, if you are somebody who is outside of that kind of crowd, maybe you're a young kid, you know, maybe you're homeschooled, maybe you are a stay-at-home wife or father, mom or dad, and you play a lot of Ark, well, then you just benefit from having boosted server. So like XP and harvest rate is really low. The breeding and the taming, the breeding is high, the mature rate speed is high. The catching is kind of strange. Like, you could still be out in the wild for a half hour, 45 minutes. Like, if you just went and grabbed regular meat to tame it. If you have kibble, you're looking at 1 to 2 feeds, and that's what it's set up for people to reward players who take the time to make kibble. So we'll look at the stego over here. This stego, if you fed it regular kibble, would take 2 kibble. And this, it's level 68. But if you did the tinto berry, you're talking 34 berries, right? And that's a level 60. Parasaur, you're talking 7. What's that?
But then you'd need narcotics and all that good jazz.
Yep. So, it is definitely made for people who work, because I work full time. So it's made so I can go tame something, but also, like, when we go tame Ravagers, you know, you got to work for it. Like, if you don't come prepared with the right stuff, you're gonna need to come with narcotics, and you're gonna be there for a while. Well, hey, Ricky, I tried to, the community, we tried to keep it non-toxic. We try to keep it clean, friendly, so we don't block off building areas, so everyone has access to key ingredients. You'll notice that I have 2 gas collectors on the Aberration that are blocked off. They're only blocked off from trolls. So once you are able to And I have a weird, like, this is the way I play. Doesn't mean this is the way that you play. Silence knows this. He's heard this a million times. I'll show you right here. But obviously I'm in a tribe. I'm in a tribe of 5 people, right? We'll look over here. My tribe has these carcanos, right? These crab. You can ride them. You can take, you can do whatever you want with them. You will never see me ride one of these until I catch one. And that's kind of my rule. You won't see me, like, Silence gifted me an amazing Spino. It's awesome in colors. I used it as like a thank you. But then I crowd it up and I won't use it again until I catch my own. That way, I feel like I earned something because A, being the person who's like the server owner and like the quote unquote streamer, right? Even though I don't consider myself that, I do stream. I could literally just be like, oh man, it would be nice to have 500 metal ingots. And I would have people come over and just drop 500 metal ingots. So I adapted a rule, like they would just come over and just start giving me dinos. So I adapted a rule that I wouldn't use the dinos that they gave me until I caught my own. And whenever I try to catch something, I try to go for, level 130 or over. Do I have a little chin or a chin? I have a double chin. This happens when you get old and fat. You'll get there one day. Don't worry. We all do.
Have faith. Good morning,
I appreciate it, Thomas. That's kind of what I'm going for. It is once you spawn in, you're gonna have that. If you like that authentic arc grind feel, you're gonna have it. You're just gonna have it. I gotta get rid of some of these eggs. We're at 314 in this hatchery. I don't know if it's picking up any more eggs or not. It is.
To be honest, we could probably
actually
get rid
is.
of a lot of those Yi-Ling eggs, eh?
I would imagine. Yeah.
Those are your wives.
I don't know whose they are, to be honest with you. They're all like the same stat. They're all like, I don't know. There are a lot of backups for sure. Thomas is solo until the next expansion.
Solo.
Huh?
Oh yeah, Thomas stays. He prefers to be solo.
Well, hey, it keeps the honestly, it keeps the drama to a minimum. If you start adding too many people, or you start adding new people that maybe you don't necessarily know.
Like I did.
Like you did. Things like that does happen. Oh. Dang it. I got the colored female. No, I didn't. It's close, but it's not the same. It's got a little bit of brown in it, but
You could still roll the brown to the black.
I'll say in order to keep the main red, I think I'm gonna breed this particular one with the male, and then turn all the rest of these females off to at least keep the red going in. You know what I'm saying?
But it got the good stats.
The female got the desired stats. Yes. It got everything that you want. I knew it by the 225. When you get a 225, that's going to be the level. That's going to be the item.
I don't know how you set up the breeder. Gotta look at that. Mine come out all kinds of levels.
Well, the
like
close
the rock drakes, for instance. They're the same two dinos, but each egg is a different level at times.
It all depends on all your secondary stats, right? If one of those are, you know, and especially like because right here, this male, the oxygen is so crazy, right? So crazy different that, you know, it could just keep rolling into that. Plus the weight is different. So you have two things that are different. I just knew that these females here were the quote unquote best stat, and they are 225.
Okay.
So getting a 225 female into it, let me turn this breeding off here. Once I got the 225, I knew we were close there. So then I'm gonna cryo these up. Unless if you want them, you can take them for whatever you want, silenced.
Are you done breeding these?
I'm done with these ones. Yep, these ones are all done. If you want a 225 army of your own, please take them. If not, I
Grab
mean,
them.
I don't want to nuke them, but I will.
I'll save you.
There's even a 221 if you want it. It doesn't have the mutation in melee, but it's still 43.
You'd be a great army candidate.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They would just end up, you know, like old Yeller.
Or old Yeller.
Yeah, if somebody in the tribe could use them, I would prefer that. But
Right.
yeah, I thought I was gonna do Reapers, but honestly, I've just been kind of meh today. And we're getting somewhere with these megs, so we're gonna keep just kind of working on them. Here, this will be the longest part, the growing.
Right.
Those people I play with. Rock Drake distractions or cave megs. These are my best stats right now, Thomas. So they are 48 points into health with 2 melees, and 43 points into melee with 2. I said 2 melees, but 2 mutations. So these are better than my current Meg army. So these will be my old army, which stats are not as good, or easy enough to clear Rock Drake Cave, like super easy. The Rock Drakes, so. I appreciate that, Thomas. That's quite the compliment. He said out of all his years and hours of playing on Ark, this is the most chill. This is his favorite and most chill server he's played on.
Nice.
I appreciate that because this was never, again, the early days, this was never even meant to be a community. I made an Ark server so my wife could catch dinos faster. And then it became a thing.
A good thing.
Oh yeah, no, I'm
I'm
super lucky and
very
grateful.
happy that yeah, I'm happy I found your server as well.
Just randomly doom scrolling one day on YouTube, eh?
Yep. I seen you guys going for that Therizino that Naibo
Yep.
nuked right after it came.
Yep, not but
And I
a
was
few
like,
minutes
oh, this
later.
looks interesting.
Not but a few days later. The wrong phone. That's my. Thanks, guys. We're up, what? I think 16 subs? My settings don't look like that when I go to the game. Honestly, dude, I'll have to look at what you're talking about because I made that video he's talking about like a year ago.
Okay.
They've totally reworked the Nitrado dashboard since then. Like, when the Arc servers first came out, it was only what they would call like expert mode. Right? If you wanted something, you had to code it in yourself or find the codes, which were easy because Arc is such an old game. But for some strange reason, I don't know who started this myth, but somebody out there started telling people that because it was ASA, the code is different and all the ASC code wouldn't work, and it's all identical. It's all identical on the server side. Okay, they didn't change a single thing. But if you look at other games, they use a very similar code. So it's not just unique to Nitrado. Palworld had it. Valheim had the same type of code. It's all very basic, very Athena based.
Right. Did you by chance ever watch the Arc animated series?
To be honest with you, I have not, only because isn't it on Paramount Plus?
It is.
Okay. I have Paramount Plus, I seldomly forget that I have it, so I have not.
Gotcha. I'd love other people's opinions on it because I thought that it was quite brutal.
I'll try to watch it. Yeah, I'll try to watch it. Yeah, Ricky, when you go into the game config and the user INI, it's identical to ASE, and like I said, it's identical to. It's very, very basic. It's super easy to figure out. Yeah, Pete scared the crap out of me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sitting here and he knew where I lived and he knew my name, and I'm like, who is this guy? Like it was like a crazy, terrifying, like 3 minutes of my life.
Right. Now I remember a long time ago you guys talking about that.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it was when he had joined.
Yeah, cause he said like straight up my name, and I looked at it, I'm like, huh. And then he said like the area code which we based, and I looked at it again, and I kind of ignored it, and then it kind of started to like bother me. I'm like, how does this person know who I am? And then I think he even said where I used to work, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Ricky said that the animation, the TV series, in quote, it definitely portrayed a true day in the life of an Arc PvP server.
Yes, it did. I agree.
So now I'm interested. I'll have to check that out.
Quite brutal. It shocked me. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be this, not peaceful, but you know, somewhat
a cartoon
friendly.
Yeah, animated cartoon. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I will not let my kids watch that one.
Oh boy.
Okay, I think I made some space.
Space where?
Hatchery.
Oh, okay. I'm like, gotcha.
Sorry, I was trying to get the word out.
Ricky says also agrees with your sentiment. Not for young kids.
Yeah. Which, when you watch it, you'll get that in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, now you have me intrigued.
Yeah. Won't give no spoilers because it is interesting. Oh, I did make 2 more of those linked storage boxes as well.
Nice.
I think that we can have 4. I think that's what EDM said. Can't really remember.
Get my Spider-Man on. Oh, there's a freaking Spino right below me. That would have been a bummer.
Oh, nice. I need to play with my little... I need to web sling on my spider as well. I don't know how I have these skins, but I do. There should be only Dear Jane Note skins, but I don't know if they've added Dear Jane Notes to app. Maybe.
Not sure.
Oops, wrong button.
Skills? Get out of here. You're talking about my web slinging skills.
I thought that was it right there, and you bounced off that cliff.
Never. No cliff is gonna get me. Just launching myself across the map is what's gonna do me in.
Right.
Good night, Rick.
Take it easy.
Honestly, how I do this with the Cosmo there, Tim, is usually at the end of the night, I web sling, to be honest with you. And I just kind of learned by dying a lot.
You do the stealing fan move.
This might do me in, boys. This might do me in. Well, I was able to latch on at the last second. Fun times, fun times. Gonna change K running. I bought Bob's tail so I can try that. Nice. It is fun. It is fun. And I have to say that Bob's Tales, you know, they're... Ooh, look at this yellow parasaur. Nice. I'd say Bob's Tales is pretty broken in Aberration, I'm gonna say. The Ingrams and such that you get the, you know, access to. The whole trait thing, specifically. We not gonna run Manticore again? Well, I don't know. Yeah, Bob's Tales is kind of a must. I agree. I agree with Thomas.
Yeah. I forgot my Spino was down here collecting hide for a while today somewhere. Whoa, I've seen that.
Oh, I couldn't find a ledge to latch onto. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I seen your Spino going crazy.
Have you seen it? So it's still alive. Oh yeah, there it is.
I seen numbers like when I was breeding. I'm like, what's going on over here?
Yeah, I had to turn him loose.
But yeah, sometimes you got to do that.
He had anger built up, so. Sorry, she.
Oh, yeah.
It is 2024, so it's alright.
It is 2024. There we go. I latched onto that one. All right.
She's been farming.
Yeah, I know she's been doing work because like I said, I'm like, at first I'm like, wait, well, if Silence is over here, who's on that? Why are you in green and blue is such? My base just one of my bases happened to be over here, right there. Blue's that direction. I have a base in there too. I honestly haven't web slung in blue yet. But now you've got me intrigued.
You have to pull old Raz Clark and get you a lamprey and a Cosmo and go get a Drake egg naked. Naked and afraid.
Right, naked and afraid. That's what we call Rust, the game Rust.
Yeah.
Naked and afraid. Love Rust.
I've not played that one yet.
No?
No.
It's PvP. I will have to give it a try there, Thomas. I honestly never even thought. Every time I go down to blue and red, I'm all business. I'm only down there for, temporary.
Focus.
Yeah, whenever I'm down there, it's like, okay, we're down there for, blue. We went down there to get Megs and Shinehorns originally. Then we made a base of operations over there. Then it was red was originally we tried to build a base, but the weird building zones in ASA, rock drakes and reapers, stuff like that.
Yeah. We're gonna have a small fob close to red. Very close. Actually, our other base is right at.
Yeah, it's as close to the hazard zone as you could get, or our other one. And then so is the other one. Our cliff base. That is like
right above it.
A 3-second glide from our base to the trench of the rock drakes. It's like a 3-second glide. You jump off it, go straight down, turn right, and you're right into it. Or turn left and you're in the other one. Good spot.
Yes.
Random spot. Wasn't the spot that we thought of, but ended up being a good spot. Nice. Nothing wrong with blue. Blue looks amazing. Can't wait for, I mean, you know, the power mains is what it is. But blue is awesome. Certain areas of it just look amazing. Did you let your dog in? Did you let your dog in? Is your mom sleeping already? See if we can get a ceiling fan going for you guys. There we go. Ceiling fan, ceiling fan, ceiling fan. Courtesy of Thomas.
Your tag. Yeah.
I'm just below North Waterfall Mondays. Nice. Ours is. Oh, EDM must have moved. Because I don't see his tag. At least not on the map. But I see his tag over here. Oh, wait. Maybe the game's just bugging out.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ours is around right here. Pretty sure. 5733 is, I'm pretty sure it's around there. Thomas said the ceiling fan's the best thing he discovered. Well, you need a ceiling fan in Aberration, it's too hot.
That's right.
I don't know, you have a pretty cool base that you discovered. Leo, what's up? I am fine, how are you? Am I doing today? I'm web slinging, to be honest with you. Good night, sweetie. There's a blue drop. It's tempting, but we know about a hazard. Oh, I'm actually in a hazmat suit. I could go up there. Probably won't be worth anything, though.
Might be. Might be. And blue drop is what I got that Mastercraft black chest blueprint from.
Did you?
Yeah, and it was right there. Never know. Never know. Sometimes it's good stuff, sometimes it's not.
Oh, I guess I can't go up here. Fur legs.
Fur legs?
Fur legs and a fur cap. Yep. There's still a Cosmo up here. How far are you in? We're fixing to shut the stream off, to be honest with you, here in a little bit. How far I am in.
Oh, what?
I know.
Oh,
it's a bummer.
It is a bummer, but I just found how to wind out with the Cosmo.
Did you? How you do that?
I did.
Don't tell me it's left bumper.
Well, it's left shift for me, which is my sprint button.
Ah, well, you know what? Let's give it a try here. Go up. Up a little bit more. Yep.
That's old
yep.
R3, is it?
Yep.
How are we doing?
So the L3 here, the sprint joystick. That's awesome.
Heck yeah.
Oh.
Now we can wind all the way out and get those really big swings.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is going in badly.
The one time I don't latch, I was waiting for myself to die. Like, oh, I'm gonna die right here. This is gonna be it. What's up, Thomas? Do I have Megalos yet? Oh yeah, I sure do. Oh, you are such a, you know what, Thomas? The very first time I meet you, I'm gonna give you one of these right in the mouth. Let's see it. Bring it to the base. Let's see it. I know. I feel for EDM. There for like 6 to 8 months, we were eating like super clean at my house, like super clean. And then one day I just came home and instead of eating, you know, something like that, I just opened up the, I opened up the freezer and like microwaved like a frozen burrito. Oh my God, I got so sick. I haven't been that sick in forever.
It's invisible. I can't see it, Thomas.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
That is a nice color. That is a nice color. I love the freaking yeah. I freaking love it. In case you guys didn't know, yellow's my favorite color, so that's why Thomas is like, I have something that you might like. You can see here that there's this one here, this Ravager, a little bit more of a dirty yellow, but still a nice looking yellow. I have a yellow Spino, I have a yellow freaking Bulldog, a yellow Reaper, now a yellow Meg.
Yeah, Crab.
Yellow Crab. I actually even have a yellow Pyromane.
do? Oh, you do, don't you?
Yep. Wait till you get the healing colors. 3 gigas or 1 titanosaur. 3 gigas? What'd you give him?
I helped him out. There's boxes.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Just waiting for this bad boy to raise here, so I can get them breeding. So tomorrow when I log in, I mean, if you don't mind, and you're bored, I mean, you have plenty of other things to do. But if you end up finding a male, that'd be fantastic. Here's the other one I was telling you about. It had the same melee, but like okay melee, but it'd be fine to have like in a little army. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, is that different? Not the same colors. Why does this one look so much?
The base color on this one is 21. It's like around the face and down at the bottom of the stripes are gray. Where this one's 79, so it's more black. And this one here kind of matches that one over there, the one that what is happening right now? I'm stuck in it.
So how to fix that is to disable ally looking.
I just crouched, but disable ally looking would work too. Now, over here, what's going on over here? Whose are these? Because this freaking one looks, this with the gray at the end, that one looks sweet.
I mean, they all say shock. So.
Really?
Yeah. I was wondering what happened here. I was like, did something get in here, or is this are we banned from the?
If these are all, yeah, right. These are all mine. I'm gonna nuke all of them, but the one with the freaking black face on it, like the black and gray face, that one looks sweet.
Yeah. It does.
Stats are terrible. Stats are absolutely terrible. Well, I wonder what I was doing.
I don't know. Being tired.
Probably.
There's another one over here as well. It's got the good stats, but wrong color.
Let's see if I can grab this one right away. Dang it, I missed it. That one was 225, so that should be good stats too. Oh, I had it.
It would have been a different one. Right.
You're good, you're good.
Sorry.
This one looks actually really sweet.
Oh wow. It does.
Rest of
red,
these,
black, and white.
the rest of these we can nuke if they're not needed.
I mean, they got all the stats, so I'll throw them in my army if you don't want them.
Yeah, go for it. I have no use for it. So.
Okay.
This one is a male. What is? No, that's a different male. This one here. This one here is a female. I might get lucky and be able to, once I get this line over here kind of pured out and colored out, I might be able to inject that black stat into it.
That would be cool. You definitely can.
Yeah, I just want to get this line fixed up first.
Right.
Have this stat line with a little, like that black stat for Nightmare, that would be sick.
Right. Oh boy, he says just wait till I get the E colors for you. You'll be all decked out in yellow.
Yeah. That's cool. I like it. I like yellow.
Yeah.
I like yellow, whether the whole dinosaur's yellow or it just has, you know, subtle yellow to it.
Gotta have a little accent.
Like my rock drake that I fly around on. The current rock drake.
Yeah.
Because Roxy's down guarding the other base. This one here.
Right.
It's more of a mustard, but it looks good. I like it. Maybe it might even be closer to a gold, but still. And it's just on the feathers. The main body is different color, and the feathers are just kind of a gold looking color. Not bad. I like it.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. My freaking Deinonychus, or Deinosuchus, I should say. They are freaking like teal. I'm like, how did I get teal ones? What the hell? They were all like,
I got some yellow.
Yeah, they were all straight up gray, and then all of a sudden, teal. I'm like, huh?
Teal. That's funny. The one rock drake that we have here, it's actually got a yellow body. Actually, the stud and one of the females do. The breeders,
let's get this one starting to breed. All right, they're breeding, so we're looking good there. Let me put away my. What am I? This is actually from my army here.
Yep.
Can't remember what I took it out for like the other day, but I'm like, I'll just grab this one instead of grabbing whatever it was. I didn't want to die. Oh, when we went reaper hunting, I didn't want to take freaking
yeah.
Nightmare and get wrecked.
Right. Yeah, that's a good meg color. I like how the aberrant stripes are.
That's what I love. Not only do I like the aberrant stripes on all the dinos, to be fair.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the aberrant colors on all of them. And these guys are so freaking good.
They are. They're very good.
This is part of the old line. I don't know what Thomas is like breeding up into it, but
right.
Thomas, we have a slightly different line that we're working on here. It's 48 health, 43 melee. I don't know if you're interested in one of those when we finally. Hey, thanks for smashing that sub button. I don't know if you're interested in any of those, but they're gonna look like one of these two here. That's what they'll end up being. It'll either be 32 or 30 points into stam, and probably 33 in the weight. Nice. I say it shows still breeding. Who else was it breeding with? All right, we're gonna open this last egg just for stream. See what we get here. That can't be the egg. I say that egg incubated way too quick. There it is. That sucks. You try and get some stacked mutations for melee. And I'm about to get some right here, watch.
Ooh.
Double, some twins.
Hey, you got all the good stats.
Yep,
well, without the mutation on the melee, but still.
I mean, still a win.
Yeah.
The male and 2 males.
So you got the black. Of course, that's what you have, right? The male with the black. Yeah.
Yeah, it has that gray that. Honestly, I think that was the thing I had just said on the other one. I'm like, oh, dude, that looks sweet. It's got 33 at the end, and this is 30. Yeah, it's the exact same thing I had just said. I'm going to inject that into the line. It's the exact same colors. Nice.
Okay. Well, there you go.
When I'm riding a rock drake, I hit the left tab button on the Xbox. The left That button in Xbox. Drake looks up, and the footprint shows in the top right corner. What's that for? It lets you walk on walls. That's what that's for. Well, good. Now this one can kind of go bye-bye. Here. The 170.
Yeah.
It can either be tamed up or executed or, I mean, stayed alive if we want to try to, somebody wanted to inject the purple into the line. But you all right, Tim? You're all right. Nothing wrong with asking an honest question.
Yeah. Man, every single person that's ever played a game was a noob at one point in time.
100%. 100%. Thank you for smashing that sub button. I appreciate it. We were actually hoping for the opposite. We were hoping for freaking a clean female. But hey, that's just the way it works sometimes.
Right. So what am I to be looking for tomorrow?
Well, honestly, now that the colors are pretty much exactly how I want them, if you get one of these in a female, even better. But now just to kind of continue breeding and mutating, and you know what I mean? That's all. That's all.
I gotta check all these rock drake eggs.
Welcome back.
Like I'm about to turn these guys off because...
Yeah, right. There's a million of them.
Yeah.
Is Ascended really good on Xbox? So I'm on the Xbox. You do have to kind of mess with the graphical settings a little bit, disabling some things here and there. You can get it absolutely playable though. Bennett, welcome. Did you spend the extra money on which one? I need a beefy computer for Steam anyway. If you like Ark, man, if you like Ark, ASA is going to be what gets all the new updates, so... You like Ark? That's what it is. Oh, look at this little... Look at all these that are about to get nuked. Stream. Close your eyes. Bennett, my day is going well.
Have that. Did you want any of the yellow ones or no?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I got a yellow one, so no, not worth like really bending over backwards for. As long as you know you're going for stats, so let's get stats.
Yep.
My day is going well. I'm getting ready to turn the stream off here. It is about the time that I log out for the evening, so let me go back up to my quarters here. But I do appreciate, as I always say, because I always do. Look up here. This right the first time. As I always say, because I always do, I do appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. It's always a fun time. I know this one said Reaper, but the guy that we are going to go get Reapers for, if he didn't have one yet already, he's a part of my tribe. He was sick today. Oh. Maybe the next day he logs in. And if he hasn't got one by then, we'll go down there and get one. Or if my wife is on and she wants one, we'll go down there and get one for her. So yeah, this wasn't a very exciting stream, although it was a win. We were able to get the colors from that level 20 injected into our Megaloceros line. That's a pretty decent in stat, and now we get to breed up kind of a new army and work on getting them mutated up a little bit and really work on getting nice Megaloceroses out of them. That's what's coming up. Obviously we have like pretty much taming wise on this server, I'm kind of done. I don't have anything to tame left. However, because of the gene traits, there's still a lot of taming to be done to get the right gene traits into the right dinos and stuff like that. So that's going to be coming up in the future. Obviously more Reapers, probably going back down to Rock Drakes even more. Just, you never know what you're going to find down there. Black Pearls and Element, but once we get kind of our lines looking up, we'll start doing the other 2 caves, at least the next cave, for drops. And yeah, that's kind of what will be coming up for the next week or 2. We're about a month away for the new Dragon Ball game that will be released that I'll be playing, so that's why the poll was out. Would you guys watch a different game? Just because the Dragon Ball game's out doesn't mean I won't be streaming Ark. I just will, you know, I might even play the Dragon Ball game off stream. I just want to play the game. And then there's New World that's coming out, and that one I might stream and also might play off stream. Yeah. We have all kinds of crazy stuff coming up. So make sure you guys drop a sub, drop a like, join the Discord. Oop, I just hit my mic. Join the Discord in the description. And if you guys want to support the channel, you guys can feel free to join the membership. All the money just goes into helping run servers. And with that being said, you guys all have a great night. Bye. The one guy asked for, man, there's 55 viewers on. That sucks.
Yeah. One dude asked for base tour at the end.
I know, I seen that, but...
Yeah, darn it.